The world is veiled in darkness. The wind stops, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot. The people wait, their only hope, a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb. Hey everybody, it's Elemental Gamer here. Or, as I should say, Eleman Irwin. And, well, today I've got something new. I mean, it's... the last time I tried to do a Final Fantasy game, it was Final Fantasy II. That didn't go so well. So let's do something different. We're going to be doing a solo run of Final Fantasy I here. And, well, it is with the Red Mage, my favorite class in all of the game. Let's see here. Of course, I'm naming my characters here. It has... I'm not going for, you know, RNG perfect strats. No. This is just a run. A solo run of the game. Did I really just skip over Red Mage? Yeah, I'd just make everyone a Red Mage. It's glorious. Let's see here. We have solo, R-Mage, where is R? Run! Alright. There we go. There's our party. It's not like it matters, only Elva Red Mage matters. Only he does. Actually, we won't edit the formation just yet. So this is Final Fantasy. You know, you're just walking around towns, walking around dungeons, you're doing your thing as the 4 Warriors of Light. And of course, as the 4 Warriors of Light, you don't start out with any equipment. Yeah. You just kinda have the clothes on your back. Then again, you don't even have clothes. Technically. It's not... you don't have any equipped. Even though you're clearly wearing something. Let's get the rapier here. That is the best weapon for the Red Mage to begin with. Out of all of this starting equipment. And here, we can buy some chainmail. The Red Mage can equip this. And that's all we need. That's all we need in terms of equipment, of course. As a Red Mage, there's something else that can be used and equipped. Well, I say equipped, I mean just, you know, learned. And it's magic. Here, we have Final Fantasy's main gimmick with the Red Mage, the fact that they can wield both white and black magic, and also use swords and some armor. So yeah, here's the list of all 4 white magic spells we can get currently. You can only have 3 spells in a spell level. This is a little bit of a choice game for the Red Mage, because unlike the others, they have 8 spells available to them, and like the others, only 3 slots to use them with. Yeah. You really just have to know which ones a Red Mage can use and which ones they can't, and which ones are really that good. We're obviously going to get Cure. What that does is that it allows you to, well, heal yourself. It's a healing spell. Alright, and here we have the 4 black magic spells. Now, it may look like a big choice game, you know. You would think that fire damage, you know, deals fire damage, sleep would, put them to sleep, put an enemy to sleep, lock would, I don't even know without any context, and lit here would be lightning, and that would strike an enemy with lightning. and deal lightning damage. Well, you see here, in the NES version, it's like half the game doesn't work. You see fire and lightning? Yeah, for whatever reason, these spells deal the same element of no specific element. Like, they just deal damage. That's about it. It sucks so much. So really, you just need one of these. We're going to go ahead and get fire. And now we'll move back to the white magic, because I want to get fog. Now, what fog does is that it raises your armor. Now, you may not know what armor is. Welcome to the menu, where we can view our status. Take a look at all of those stats. Do you see anything that says armor? No, you don't. There is nothing there that says armor. So what's up with that? Well, this game's from Japan, and this is the NES. We're talking bad translations. Ah, my favorite. But here we can see the Red Mage's starting stats. The only stats that matter. Strength, agility, and luck. Yeah, luck. Strength, agility, vitality. Strength will affect the amount of damage you deal with weapons. Agility will affect your evasion and I think turn order. And then vitality will affect how much HP you get on a level up. Now, why do I say those are the three most important stats? Well, intelligence and luck are broken. As of everything in this half of the game, I guess. You see here, intelligence is supposed to determine how much damage you deal with magic. Guess what? Magic is broken. It doesn't pull from the intelligence stat, it's just kind of a random roll. So, yep, we're dealing with that kind of stuff here. And then, luck. Luck is supposed to help you run away, and is the main reason why somebody would choose something like the Thief class. It's not as useful, because it instead pulls from garbage data. Like, you know, the status of the first party member. Woo! Yeah, this is just bad. This... Welcome to the early NES, where people didn't know how to make their games work. But yeah, you also saw me go in here for equipping the rapier and the chainmail. Now, something interesting is that because you're doing this on a solo run, you're not going to be using any of these other equipment or weapon slots. So essentially, I have 1, 2, 3, plus 12. I have 15 extra slots for weapons, and let's see here, 12 extra slots for armor, because there are 4 different kinds of equipment you can have. You can have something on your body, you can have something on your head, you can have a shield, and I forget what the other one is. What was it? Might have just been an accessory? I'm not sure. I'll know when I get there. Oh yeah, it was gloves. Gloves. Right. Anyways, since this is Final Fantasy, why don't we talk to some of the townsfolk? Alrighty then. We will save the princess. Who is the princess? Well, we'll go see. Lucan left this town to join his colleagues at Crescent Lake. Alright. We don't even know who Lucan is yet, so we might want to keep an eye out for a Lucan. The king is sure that someday the Light Warriors will come to save the princess, just as in Lucan's prophecy. Ah, so this Lucan guy is this important figure. Nothing here, of course. I'm Arilon, the dancer! Yes. I can see that from your really weird, walking animation. Warriors! Revive the power of the orbs! Is that what we're supposed to do? We weren't exactly told to do that. This is Conaria, the Dream City. Yes, and in the future it will eventually become this galactic battleground for space animals. That is, of course, a reference to Star Fox. Thankfully, in the remix, they changed this to be more not Star Fox oriented, because this came out before that. Here we are in Conaria Castle. The king is looking for the Light Warriors. You do not happen to be them, do you? I don't know. I've just been told that we're a bunch of warriors. The king is looking for the Light Warriors. Oh. You say the same thing. Oh, by the way. The princess was looking for you. Thanks, random tile on the floor that has nobody on it. You're helpful. That tile's the most important character in this game. And what do you have to say? Same freaking thing. Light Warriors, just as in Lucan's prophecy. Oh. I didn't know what was gonna be said, so I was about to say Garland. But no. Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please help her. Will do, my dude. Will do. Let's get out of here. We got some things to do. Alright. So, first things first. Let's change up this setup right now. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna be scummy during this playthrough, and... Actually, no, I won't save state just yet. That'll come later when I start min-maxing. I'll explain what that is once I get there. But let's just walk around up. Random battle. Welcome to Final Fantasy's battle system. You have the options of fighting an enemy with a weapon, using magic, drinking potions and other such that are in your inventory, using something in your weapon or armor inventory, or just straight up running away. So, we'll just have these guys fight some of these imps. And you'll just use the rapier as an item. Oh. Did I set it on message speed 1? Let's just speed through this then. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Wow, we're just gonna continue on. Yeah. Fun. Missed. Yes, thank you. No! See, these 3 party members are supposed to die. Once we get to 1 imp, we'll just run away. Yeah, we're probably gonna win this fight, so let's get out of here. Can't run! What? I need to run, though. Run. Imp to run. Oh, close call. That's a runaway. That's the runaway signal. That basically instates, yep, you got away from the battle. That was a close call. Alright, we got 4 more imps here. Let's just fight these dudes. And get my party members killed. Come on. You got this. You can die. I know you can. We already have run down to 3 HP. Actually, good idea. Something that this game runs off of. Ineffective hits. Slain. Basically, if you target an enemy, and said enemy ends up getting terminated, guess what happens? Any party member that was aiming to attack that terminated enemy will hit the air. They will not hit anything. So when you just have, you know, a one-person run, that can be really good. Because, you know, that's not something you have to take into consideration. Alright. Oh no! Ineffective. Alright. Rapier again. Nothing happens. Of course. 7 damage. Come on. Missed! What? Rapier. Nothing happens. Missed! Come on! 5 damage. Alright. You don't have anything on you. I think... yeah, we're gonna be good. Yes. We got it. Alright. We're good. We can start attacking things. Oh, shit. Critical hit. We're just gonna continue speeding through this. Alright, 11 damage terminated. And 24 damage terminated. There we go. We won our first battle, and Run, Solo, and our Mage are dead. We did it. We got 24 points of experience from that. And now... just switch those two. They just kinda don't exist now. We're gonna run back over here. Rest up here for 30 gold. And this saves our game. Alright, now we can start really battling. Resting up at ends is also how you restore your magic. There is no ether in this game. So yeah, resting up with a house item or using an inn is how you'll restore your MP. MP in this game works similar to Dungeons and Dragons. If you haven't played it before, basically how that works is that you have certain levels of spells, and, you know, you can only use those spells certain amounts of times before you run out. When you run out, you have to rest up to be able to use it again. And it's as simple as that. In Final Fantasy I, NES version at least, because in the PlayStation version, which introduced easy mode, you could have more than this many amount of spell charges per level, but in this version, you can only have 9 spell charges. Yep. 9. A total of 9. How freaking amazing is that? And with this should give us our first level up. Yes, we have a strength up, vitality up, luck up. Alright, so we didn't get anything in agility. but we got stuff in the 2 most important stats. Let's just rush back over to the end real quickly. Do we... Ah, crap. Actually, this would be a good time to show you what min-maxing is. Let me reset here. Do a soft reset. Bump that respawn rate up to 6. Instead of having it at 1. Press continue. You can only have one save file in Final Fantasy 1, by the way. And any save file will have you right outside the town you saved in. Or right on the spot on the overworld you saved in. Monsters strike first. Oh no. You're doing 1 damage. Alright. Go, L! Slay the imps! You got this! You have chainmail armor. You can take all of their hits. For just 1 damage, they can also miss. Them missing you helps. Yeah, this is basically about as interesting as it gets for this opening part. It's not always this boring. Once you start getting some crowd control spells and some spell charges to use them with, that's where it really starts getting interesting, because you also have more enemies on the field. Monsters perished. Alright, we got 55 HP that time. Strength up, vitality up, and luck up. Alright, so basically those are our guaranteed stats for that level up. Basically, you want to try and get strength, vitality, and agility up. The way you would usually do that is if you're in a battle that you know you're about to level up in, what you would do is, like, you save or save state right before that battle, and you go ahead and just keep on playing that battle over, or if you save stated, keep on loading that save state right at the final turn. Oh no. Come on. You got this. Yes! Monsters have perished, 18 experience. We're actually going to go ahead and use a cure spell here, because I don't want to die. We're going to use 2, and we'll just keep grinding. Let's see here. What am I aiming for here? Alright, so let's try and aim for a level 4. At level 2 right now, it's 124 experience points to go, getting around 30 per battle. I am using an emulator, by the way, that's why you're hearing all the mechanical keyboard sounds. Oh, right, all the critical hits. So Final Fantasy 1 works a little weird. Half the game is buggy and/or does not work. One of these bugs sort of helps you out in the later game, because what it does is that it bumps the critical rates. How those work is that instead of drawing from the critical rate of the weapon, it draws from the weapon data number. Yeah, that's really weird. So, weapons that are higher up on that list, which are the endgame weapons, by the way, have that higher critical rate. So things like, I think, the Masamune will do stuff like that. Ooh, been recording for 24 minutes. Interesting. Yeah, 24 points to experience again. Once we get to level 3, I'll stop recording. Or once we get close to level 3, I'll go and save and then min-max my level. min-max my stats. Yeah, not too much to talk about. I guess I'll just talk about things that have been happening in life, like any normal person would. So, for whatever reason, during Valentine's Day, I was, like, super energized. I was able to run home, I got my homework done in an hour, I ignored all distractions, I worked hard. It's like, for whatever reason, it was just that day. 'Cause immediately after, I was so slow. And you know, on Valentine's Day, that was just how I was when I woke up. I was like, wow, I'm pumped. I don't know why. I didn't even really have someone. Ah. But yeah. Let's see here. What else? Oh yeah, I think I've talked about TSA on this channel before. Things haven't been going so well here in high school TSA, though. Not gonna be able to go to states or nationals this year. And that's just because we didn't really do a good job with the game. Alright, we're at 16 experience. I'm gonna go ahead and go save. Alright, so we have that. Ah! Alright. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just go ahead and save state right here. Oh. Quick save state. Shift 1 and 1. Alright. So we got. Come on. Come on! Huh, that was just an entire turn of us missing. Oh, hey, what do you know? I was right. And we just load back this save state whenever... Alright. Agility. Vitality. We're just gonna keep going. Alright. So, that's the level up. Strength up, agility up, intelligence up, vitality up. Alright, so we got all 3 stats up. All 3 of our main stats. Awesome. So this is what we're looking like now. We are dealing 15 damage. We have a 16% hit rate. We have an absorb of 15, which is basically defense. And an evade rate of 44. Agility actually adds to your evade rate by the amount of agility you have. So that helps. But yeah. We're gonna go ahead and fight a few more battles to have enough money to go to the inn again. But yeah, that's pretty much what you do to min-max your levels. It's interesting. If you're on an emulator like me, it's easy, but in, like, you know, on an NES itself, it'd be pretty hard. But just keep in mind, you know, there are certain times where you will get a certain stat, and other times where you won't. Yeah, go to that inn. We'll go ahead and save here. And that'll do it for this episode. In the next one, I will most likely be level 4. We'll see our stats then, compare them to how they are now. And we'll also tackle Garland. We'll go to his castle off in the distance. And we'll just continue on with the game. This is a let's play of the game after all. It's the first one I've done here, so I might as well just show off what I can. Until then, I'm Eleman, also known as Elemental. I'm signing off.